Awka was declared the state capital on August 1991. The city has estimated population of about 301,657 as of 2006 census. Strategically, Awka is located midway between two major cities in northern Igbo land, Onitsha and Enugu. Awka has played a significant role in its choice as an administrative center for the colonial authorities and today as a base for the Anambra state government. Today, I want us to discuss about the cost of living in Awka environment. Earlier 2019, I was in Awka, kind of staying in Awka partially, and late 2021, I left Awka, and I can tell you from the experience that from the onset, I would say that Awka is a little bit, um, very costly to stay in. I don't know if it is because of the state capital it is or something else. But we're gonna be discussing the cost of living in Awka, ranging from the cost of apartments, commodities, and other things, including the nightlife of Awka today. Even though I don't have the video of nightlife in Awka, but I will, try my best to give you, the best of my knowledge, my experience I have encountered in Awka over this year. So, first of all, let's discuss about the cost of apartment in Awka in general. I may not be giving you the whole details because things changes over time. It changes over time. So what you get today might not be what you get tomorrow. So over the years, since I've been staying in Awka and later left Awka, due to the presence of the popular university Unizik, Awka has been one of the expensive capital city to stay in. So during those days you can get as cheap as local houses within the school environment and the close to school environment at the range of maybe from 90k to 150 to 200 to 250 within that year. So as time changes, everything started increasing, and Awka hosts one of the should I say popular estates you can think of. So the prices of an apartment in Awka can vary. It depends on the side you want to stay. If you want to take a kind of stay inside an estate, the prices inside estate might differ from what you get from outside the estate. So, and another thing that will affect the price of apartment is maybe the security of the area. If people are running away from the area due to insecurity issues, the cost of living or cost of an apartment over there may tend to reduce more than the others. So I will not be giving you the best location to stay in Awka due to I have not sat down to make a better research about it, but I have some few areas that are not quite livable in the Awka for newcomers and those who are not, maybe don't know Awka very well. So prices of an apartment depends on the area you want to choose, but Awka generally seems expensive, even more expensive than Asaba. But I will not say highly expensive than Asaba. I'll say just slightly expensive than Asaba, and that is just it, because I've stayed also in Asaba and I've witnessed both sides. Even when Asaba was giving out their rentage at a lower rate, Awka has already been giving them at a very high rate. So sometimes what you get in Asaba at 500k or maybe 800 or 1 million, you can get it in Awka maybe 1.2, 1.3 or whatever. So if you choose to stay inside an estate, the price of an apartment tends to be more costlier, and inside that estate it also varies. You may get an apartment cheaper in estate, but depends on the structure of the building. If the building is quite old, it may be more cheaper to get, and if it is a new building, the price differs. Like I've visited Maryland Estate. Is an old estate within that Amobia axis. I've visited there. I have the video uploaded on this my channel. I may be leaving the link so you can go and watch. So I visited there, and I also a kind of got an a first hand information from a resident in that location, who briefed me about the prices of apartment within that area. So it depends on the type of building. If the building is old, the price tends to be more lower, and if the building is new, the prices will go more higher. So you can get an apartment within Oka environment as low as maybe a room and parlor or two room and parlor as 600, 650, 700, and above. Depends the area, the apartment, the years of the apartment and the rest. So it depends. It just varies. That's the apartment part. And if you have more information about all this that I'm saying, you can drop them via my comment sections. No bully, nothing. Just drop your comment via my comment sections. Let's also look into your own. I'm just giving you um, my own from the experience and the information I got. So let's dive into the commodities in Oka environment. Generally at this time of the day, everything is quite expensive in Nigeria. Generally, the only difference is that you tend to get, a slightly cheaper from some certain areas, then more higher from some certain areas. So generally, things are expensive in Nigeria at the moment. So if you visit Oka, some things might be expensive, some things might be cheaper for you. Everything cannot be expensive altogether. Like if you want to talk about foodstuffs, food items in Noka, um, ranging from maybe um, immediate consuming food or whatever, you may get it at cheaper rates. Depends. And if you talk about electronics and the rest of them, you may tend to get it at higher rates within Oka environment. So let's dive into the this one. I just made it brief because nothing much to talk about over there. So let's talk about the businesses of Oka. Over the years, Oka has their major market, which is Ekoka. I've visited there. I also have the view of Ekoka on this my channel. I'll be leaving the link of the video on this video so you can go and watch the view of Ekoka. So they have their major market, which is Ekoka. In Ekoka, you have many things, from ranging from the food items, electronics, clothing, and the rest of them. So they have it over there. You can go check them out. So and aside that, they also have another market which was established newly, or should I say was improved newly, is along that Amobia road, which I will also be dropping the video on this my channel, just a glimpse of it. So I've forgotten what the name of the market is. I think is Okabu International, or maybe Okabu Building Materials International Market, something like that. So over there you can get numerous types of building materials and the rest of them. They have different other minor markets within Oka environment. So but the businesses in Oka is somehow, though not very very active, except over some months now that things are beginning to change little by little. um for some years now, Oka business has been affected by the strike of the students. In Oka, mostly businesses have been affected by the student strike. Anytime there is any strike within Oka, the businesses tends to be very very dull. And if you are staying around school environment, like around that if it's a roadside, and anything happens and the students go on strike, every shop over there closes. Nothing more is happening there. Everything just collapse immediately. The only place that will be more, a kind of still be functioning, but in a more, should I say, moderate way, not very vibrant, is a coca. Even sometimes it ends up affecting aroma, all the businesses within Aroma. The strike of any the student ends up affecting them. So Oka sometimes when it comes to business is not that vibrant, except now that it is picking up little by little. due to the current administration that focuses its attention to bring back Awka, to make it look like that capital city it is called. So that is why things are beginning to change little by little, little by little. So the last thing I will want to discuss, particularly the cost of living in Awka, and if you are to relocate or not, is the security issues. The security issues in Awka. Over the years, Awka has faced a lot of insecurities. Number of them, they have faced a lot of insecurities, but I will not say it's generally in Awka. Some areas are more safe, while some areas are no go areas, which I will not be mentioning in my video. You can go and find out yourself. So some areas are they are not secured at all. But if you want to stay in Awka and stay peacefully without any disturbance, I would suggest you look for an estate, not just an estate. Find a very secured estate where you can stay in. So the estate is more secure. Some estates are more secure than staying outside, so it's kind of more expensive to stay in an estate, and that is just it. So let's now dive into the nightlife of Awka. I have a video on this my channel that talks about Abakaliki Street, which was later changed to Club Road. So if you come to Awka and talk about nightlife, the only place that I will beat my chest and tell you that have a very vibrant nightlife is that Club Road. Apart from that Club Road, other places are kind of shaky. Not that vibrant enough to for me to talk about. But when it comes to Club Road, which was previously called Abakaliki Street, yeah, they have it in quantum. You can stay in Abakaliki Street, Club Road till dawn. They have a very big nightlife, a vibrant nightlife. Abakaliki Road hosts a number of hotels, clubs, and the rest of them. If you want to get the full gist of Abakaliki Street, Club Road, kindly visit my channel. I will be leaving the link up here so you can go and watch them too. I make a video about it. So in general, this is what I have concerning Awka. I wanted to details everything for you guys, but at some point I say let me brief, because I know that there's a numerous video about all this, but I know some people might have not touched the area which I'm touching right now. So is Awka good to relocate to? Yes, you can relocate to Awka. Depends what you want to do there. If you're a business type, Awka might be good for you. It might not be good for you. Depends on the area you want to stay. If you want to do business in Awka, school environment will give you what you want. At some point, if students stays without strike, yeah, that if the route is very very okay for business, but bear one thing in mind: it's not very secured. It's not that very secure, so you have to be very careful when staying in that area. Then another vibrant places can go to their main market, which is a Coca, and the aroma is somehow also good for business, but not that vibrant. Another place which I don't know, sometimes they chase them away, sometimes I don't understand. Between that Unizik Junction site, them site, that place is also doing very great when it comes to business. That's all I have to say concerning the whole thing. So if you are locating to Awka, you have to bear in mind of what you are going there to do. If you're a government worker, Awka will be more serve you better, because majorly what the kind of people that stays in Awka is student government workers. The businessmen in Awka are quite few. They are very few in number. They are very few in number. Though over some months now, Awka is changing. It's changing bit by bit, bit by bit, and I pray, or maybe hoping, that as time goes on, they will start growing very higher, that people will be eager to move there. So Awka in general is quite expensive to stay when it comes to apartment. So that is all I can tell you about the Awka cost of living. So in case if you have any other question that you want to ask us, kindly drop them via my comment sections Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on the like button, and don't forget to share. For any question, drop them via my comment section. I have opened my comment section, so for now I'll be seeing all your comments. So thank you guys for watching, and do have a wonderful day till we meet again in our next video. Peace out.